Pull up a chair, you're sitting cage side. Today we got the DDP versus Usman reaction. I uh I'm just gonna start off by saying, man, that was not a bad fight night. You know what I mean? Like
No,
that was pretty good. I can't
dude,
complain about much.
definitely. It definitely turned out good, and I think going into it, we didn't know how it was going to be just because of the fighters on the card, but it definitely delivered. So I'm excited to get into it.
Absolutely, me too. Let's just do it. Let's get right into it.
Alrighty.
I'll let you take it away with the first fight.
Alrighty. So for the first fight of the fight night on the early prelims, we had Anna Miliciano versus is it Dion Barbosa?
I think so.
Okay, Dion Barbosa. So this fight was pretty one-sided, and me and Ryan kind of knew going into it that we knew who the winner was going to be, just because Miliciano got exposed in her last fight and she got subbed like I'm pretty sure it was round one, like the first minute.
Yeah.
So I just figured Barbosa was gonna not really waste any time on the feet and get her down, and she did pretty easily. And then she set the rear naked choke in, and it was tight. There was no way she was getting out of it. So
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
yeah.
I really don't have much to add. There wasn't there wasn't much to talk about. It was a pretty quick fight. Um, I guess I just want to pinpoint or mention Barboza's submission like ability and just awareness. Like when she jumped on the back for that standing rear naked choke, it was just so
Oh, dude,
smooth, and
it
it
was
was
instant.
like, yeah. I mean, Melissa was like, "Oh shit, here we go
Yeah,
again." It was just
and she
like,
she she was getting smothered.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
I completely agree. I think me and you had round one submission. So
Yeah, yeah, we did. And by the way, I guess we'll mention this. I went 10 out of 12 on picks.
I went. Let me see.
And Tommy McMillen fucking proved me right, brother. I got that 100%. Let's
Hey,
go.
hey. I'll say I let my bias get the best of me
Yeah, but I let the
for
bias get the
sure.
best of me, and Hooper, you got that. But we'll get there.
But
We'll get there.
we'll get there. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I think I went 9 of 12. So
That's not bad. Hell yeah.
yeah.
Hell
All
yeah.
right. I'll pass it off to you for the next fight.
Alrighty. Thank you, sir. We'll move on to our heavyweight bout against R.J. Harris and Alvin Hines. Um, I was not impressed with. Honestly, I wasn't too impressed with either one of them. They both seemed pretty fucking slow. RJ
Yeah.
Harris had some nice strikes and some pretty nasty power, to say the least, but I, he was slow. His chin was up in the air and his hands were low. Um, but you know what I mean? Like he's a fun fighter. I can't, I don't see him being in the top five or anything like that. I mean, it's the heavyweight division, so who knows? But
Yeah.
I I can't complain about having just an enjoyable fighter. But yeah, I mean Harris landed an overhand, a hook, and then an uppercut, kind of all at different times, but all in succession. And then the uppercut legitimately took Alvin Hines off of his feet. Um,
Dude, it did. It was a clean uppercut too, and he
yeah,
read it beautifully. I think that was easily the best strike of the whole fight.
100%, 100%.
I don't have anything to add because I didn't know any of these guys before. I know that Hines was coming off of suspension,
Yep.
and I thought maybe he'd have a little bit of steroids left in his hands. So it was really a blind pick for me, but like you said, RJ Harris, fun fighter. I don't see him being top five, but it's heavyweight division, so who fucking knows?
Exactly. All right, man. Well, let's move right on. I'll let you
Alrighty.
take the next fight.
So next fight we had a flyweight bout, Alden Correa versus Stuart Nickel. Now, this fight surprised me a lot, considering that Alden Correa was a minus 1100 favorite. I noticed that Correa, it took him almost the whole fight to really get anything going. He didn't really work behind the jab, and even when he did hit him and hurt him, or not hurt him, but he hit him clean, he didn't follow up with any shots.
Mm-hmm.
I think going into this, Stuart Nickel knew what the haters were saying, so he kind of felt like he had something to prove, and um, it was it was a It was a competitive fight, I'd say.
Yeah.
I think what kind of switched it was Alden Correa had a beautiful reversal into like a judo throw takedown against the
Mm-hmm.
fence.
That was so
That
nice,
was
dude.
super clean. But yeah, I mean, I think I don't know. I think Alden Correa, I don't know if he just let the nerves get to him, but I think he just needs to trust in his ability to throw and let his hands go.
I agree. I thought it was a great fight. I thought it was very entertaining, but it was way closer than I thought it was. I think we both thought it was going to be, and I think that it
Oh
needed to
yeah.
be. I think if Corey just kind of put some longer combinations together, he could have maybe landed a bit more and possibly got him out of there. But at the same time, Corey outboxed him, and in every sense of the word, in every sense of that, he outboxed him at everywhere.
Definitely.
Um,
Definitely.
and I think he outgrappled him. I mean, he outscrambled
He
him.
did.
He
Yeah.
may not have as many takedowns, but I mean, he's got more sub attempts.
Totally,
That's
yeah.
something, you know what I mean? But
He always got up from the takedowns too, and
exactly. He got up every time. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was a great fight, great performance from Correa, but I do think he should have, you know, kind of put his foot down a little bit and got Nicole out of there. I think he could have. And I guess I'll say I think he should have defended takedowns a little bit better. I think that's my
uh, I agree.
only
Yeah.
thing to kind of complain about his performance, other than the fact that he didn't really, put his foot down. But
Yeah.
great fight,
Yeah.
a
No, I
very
agree.
entertaining fight. So
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. All right.
cool.
Yeah. Take it away. The next fight.
Alrighty, next fight we got a featherweight bout between Ezra Elliott making his debut on. All right, I maybe it's not his debut. I think it's his debut, if I'm not
No,
mistaken.
yeah, that was his
Um,
debut because he
yeah,
came from the that
yeah,
LF
yeah,
or
yeah. That's
whatever
right. That's right.
LFA.
Yeah, on 4 days' notice, and broke the what takedown record and
Yeah, in his
in
debut,
featherweight. Yeah,
I
but
think he had 14.
12.
Oh, okay, nice.
um, I don't know. I I wasn't very happy with this fight, to be honest with you. It was definitely impressive what Ezra Elliott did. But he didn't really throw anything. He just kind of held him down. He didn't do anything with the takedowns. He came in overweight. I get it, 4 days notice. Not complaining too much, but that is a fact. And yeah, I mean, anytime he was on the feet, he was pretty much getting clipped. But anytime they were on the ground, he was able to just control Anderson all everywhere. Like there's really no other way to put it. But
No, I agree. I mean, Ezra Elliott being I'm pretty sure I know he does jujitsu, and he's, I don't want to say he's a black belt, but he's pretty up there. He has high level grappling, but
yeah,
Damian Anderson did defend really well off the back, and I would have just liked to see Ezra Elliott throw a little bit more.
I agree.
But yeah, yeah.
I agree. And I gotta say this before I move on. If anybody scored that other than a 30-27, you're a fucking idiot. The
Dude,
judges and
dude.
anybody else who did not score that at 30-27, you are a fucking idiot.
Dude, it was
Like,
insane when they said that Damian Anderson had the first round. I
oh,
was
I'm
like,
like,
are we
what are
looking
you
at the same
talking
fight?
about? Yeah, literally. It's insane. But anyway, let's not get hung up on that. We'll go ahead and move on to the next fight. I'll
Alrighty. So for the next fight, we have Levi Rodriguez Jr. versus Felipe Franco.
Franco.
Now this fight was I unfortunately did not get to watch this one as I was operating some pretty heavy machinery. So I had an earbud in, so I kind of knew what was going on. But
Yeah,
yeah, I know Franco got the finish and he was piecing them up. They were both throwing big shots from what I could tell, but Franco's shots were just doing more damage.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. Rodriguez was definitely landing though. Like they were both landing big shots and they were both eating big fucking shots. Um, Franco got a
And that's what I
takedown. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Franco got a takedown, and at one point, uh, Rodriguez kind of just pulls like a Derek Lewis and just goes, "Okay, I'm gonna get up now," and just literally gets up. It was great, bro. It was pretty funny. But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I mean, Franco got him down and just, I mean, finished with ground and pound. It was.
Yeah.
I feel like it was arguably whoever's fight on the feet. I would definitely have given it to Franco on the feet, but not to say Rodriguez couldn't have come back and knock Franco out. But yeah, I mean, he got him on the ground and just fucking threw the kitchen sink at him.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did Rodriguez protest an early stoppage? Because I heard that there was one overhand that really hit him hard on the ground, and then the ref called it.
Yeah, he was moving the whole time, but he was getting hit cleanly and hard the whole time. So it's like
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not a
So it's like,
bad stoppage because it's one of those things where it's like when you have people flat on their back, it's like yeah, they're defending. You're essentially hitting them with a pillow because you're so tired you're tapping the back like the sides of their head, but they
yeah,
still can't move. They're not intelligently defending themselves. That warrants a stoppage.
100%.
So,
Yeah. No.
could they have let it go on? Arguably, but is it a bad stoppage? Not, not
No.
necessarily.
Yeah, you gotta defend them. You can't just get hit in the face cleanly.
Exactly. And I gotta say, both of those guys were big fucking boys, dude. Oh my
Dude,
god.
they look like weight
Oh
bullies.
my god. Yeah, but
They
like,
look huge.
apparently Franco, this is his fight back at light heavyweight. So I think he fought at,
What?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know if he fought at heavyweight or not, or fought at middleweight or something. I don't know.
Dude,
Hold on.
he looked huge.
I'm gonna see if I can find it.
He's built like a brick shit house. Honestly, both the guys are.
Yeah, yeah, he fought Mario Pinto at heavyweight.
Damn.
I assume at heavyweight, but he fought Pinto. So yeah. Damn, okay. Yeah, he looks insanely big for light heavyweight. Yeah, yeah, heavyweight.
Yeah,
Damn.
no doubt.
Damn. But yeah, great fight, great knockout. Just a uh pretty much just a scrap, man. Can't
Yeah.
can't complain about that.
Nothing wrong with it. That's what we're here for.
Exactly. And Felipe Franco is the winner of performance of the night. So
Yeah, nice.
very
You
nice.
got it done.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Is this my fight? Next one?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. So next fight, we got a welterweight bout between Jean-Paul Labosniani and Sukion. I think I said that wrong. My bad. Co.
No, I'm pretty sure
I
that's
okay.
right.
I heard multiple, or maybe not multiple people. I think it was Guru. I was watching a video of his, and he was saying KO.
Oh, just because
Is
I
it the
bet that's just
accent
because
or like
I think that's just because his name's maybe it is KO. I
it's
don't
Co,
know.
bro? That's Co. I
Yeah, it's
don't.
definitely
I,
Code.
I'm so like I'm
They're
sorry.
definitely just saying
It's
that.
Co for the video.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
but anyway, I I thought this was a really good fight. Honestly, really entertaining fight. Very back
Definitely.
and forth. Co definitely had an advantage on the feet, but
Hmm.
Labosniani was hitting him. Like he was doing very, very well. The numbers are close. I honestly watching the fight, I thought they were maybe a little bit closer than that, but yeah, I mean I thought it was a very good back and forth fight. Pretty much anytime it went to the ground, Labosniani was, you know, definitely on top. Definitely
Yes.
had the advantage, but yeah, Ko went for a takedown and got caught in a guillotine.
A couple
Um,
times.
yeah, yeah, a couple times, and I think Labosniani got rocked a couple times as well, if I'm
He
not
did.
mistaken. Um, but yeah, I think that's kind of all I have to say, man. I mean, the last 15 seconds they kind of throw it down and just you know, pulled a point down Max Holloway kind of thing, which I
Yeah.
liked and I thought was dope after a full 15 minutes of action.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I have no complaints with that fight. I thought it was a great fight. Very entertaining, and
Yeah.
honestly,
No
a great
doubt.
win from Labosniani. So,
Definitely. Yeah. Because he came in here as an underdog, and
hmm
I the odds were kind of confusing just because a lot of people were writing him off.
Yeah.
But I agree. I mean, on the feet, he was getting hit, but when he was throwing in combos, and he did a really good job throwing the high kick right after throwing 1-2s, and then like you said on the ground, he had the advantage on top, and I know he's a black belt in BJJ from in a accredited it's a real black belt, not like some of these other ones these guys are getting, but
Hmm.
yeah, no, I think it'll be interesting to see where both these guys go next in the welterweight division.
I would agree. I would agree. I'm uh, specifically interested in Labusniani. I think he's a fun prospect.
Yeah, I agree.
Um, so yeah, but let's go ahead and move on to the next fight. Your good old pal Delgado.
All right, yeah. So for the next fight, we got Austin Bashi versus Jose Miguel Delgado. So this fight, unfortunately, I was at work, but I had an earbud in, so I knew what was going on. Um, but and you know, when we did our picks, maybe it was biased that I had Jose Delgado as a first round TKO, but I think I did underestimate Boshi's durability because at the end of the day, he is a
100%.
wrestler, and he was, I mean, he was getting clipped a lot, but from what I could hear and tell, he was in danger, but he was surviving.
Exactly.
But yeah, I know Miguel hit him with a think it was a straight when Bashi was going in because Bashi had a reach disadvantage and a height disadvantage, and so in order for him to get close on takedowns, he had to run in or
Hmm.
at least try and get close. But I kind of knew that was going to be the end of his downfall just because Miguel has so many strikes he can throw at range in the pocket. He can throw knees up the middle,
Yeah,
and he did really good on the ground.
he did.
Um,
I agree.
the only thing I didn't like from Delgado is he was shooting
Yeah, I don't know
kind of
what the
late in
fuck
the
that was.
fight. I don't know either. I think he knows too that he probably shouldn't have done that against somebody as skilled as Austin Bashi in wrestling. But
Yeah,
other than that, it's a great win for Delgado, and I'm telling you guys, Delgado is up next in the featherweight division. I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people in these next couple months.
I agree, man. I'd like to see a bit more improvement on the
Yep.
ground, but I agree, and just fight IQ overall, because like, why the fuck are you
Yeah,
trying to take
100%.
Bashi
Yeah,
down?
the takedowns
But
were not smart,
yeah, but no,
but yeah,
I thought it
good.
was a great fight. Bashi was incredibly tough, incredibly tough.
Yes.
Also, that motherfucker had power, bro. They had an insane first exchange, and Bashi dropped Delgado like
Yeah.
off rip,
Yeah.
off rip. Um,
And
which I thought was
that's
crazy.
just to butt
I thought it was
in.
crazy.
Sorry, just about in. Delgado, for some reason, he gets dropped at the first. I don't know why this is a trend, but he gets dropped in almost every fight right at the start of the fight, and then he climbs back. But I don't know.
It's
Just
kind of
weird to
like
me.
a Steve Garcia thing or like a Charles Oliveira
Dude,
thing, you know?
dude, you're
You
right on
just
the money.
yeah, you just got to get rocked until you're and it lets them know it's like, "Oh shit, I'm in a fight right now. I got to
Yeah,
lock the fuck in." But
100%.
yeah, I thought Bashi looked great, man. I would really like to see him against another opponent. Like I don't have anybody in mind, but I'm definitely looking out for his next fight. But I thought,
Definitely, same here.
yeah, I thought Delgado did great. I think the kicks and the knees up the middle were definitely one of his best weapons. But
Yep.
I also think at times he needed to just kind of sit down and just fucking box, and he
And
wasn't doing that,
no, he was not. I don't know if he was scared of getting taken down just because he knew that Boshi's super explosive.
which is
Because I
fair.
mean, Boshi, he's quick, dude.
Yeah,
But yeah, great fight, and yeah, I'm excited for both fighters.
yeah, I agree. As am I. As am I.
All Alrighty, moving on to the next fight. Take it away,
Alrighty,
brother. This is your
this is
pick.
yes, sir. We got a featherweight bout, first fight on the main card as well, between Tommy McMillen and Alberto Montez. Tommy pulls it out with a third round TKO, exactly as I predicted. I Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That's exactly how I saw that fucking fight going. I thought Alberto Montez was gonna try to take him down a little bit more, or in general, but like,
Dude, yeah.
um, yeah, I mean that's exactly how I thought the fight would go. Alberto Montez has a fucking chin on him. Tommy has a fucking chin on him because he got hit
Yes.
by some decent shit and didn't ever get rocked. It was just
No.
like, all right, let's go, and
Yeah.
it was dope, man. It was good to see. Crazy back and forth fight. You know, McMillen obviously was advancing more, and I mean, look at the fucking strike numbers. Like he literally had 200 more strikes landed.
Yeah.
Like
That's
that is
crazy.
fucking insane. He also broke a record for in featherweight for the most significant strikes landed in a fight in a 3 round fight, which is crazy because Ezra and Tommy McMillen are both with Tim Welch. So Tim Welch and that camp broke 2 records in one night in the featherweight division, which is pretty fucking crazy.
Definitely.
Um,
100%.
but
Yep.
yeah, I
We're
mean,
doing something right at Red Hawk Academy.
definitely, definitely. I would agree, man. I like that. I like that place. But yeah, I McMillan, you know, dropped Montez a couple times. Yeah, I mean, like there's really not much else to say. Like besides, it was literally back and forth the entire fucking time. I do think Tommy's body shots won him that fight when he
Definitely.
digs to the
He
body
ripped the
with the
body.
knees in the clinch and just the hooks and his his hands when he digs to the body, especially in the way he fights, when it gets to the second, third round, it's like you're dude, you're getting TKO'd. It's almost a Yuri thing, Yuri against Khalil. You know what I mean? It's like the body
Yeah.
shots pay
Definitely.
off. Except Tommy was winning the whole
Definitely.
fucking fight.
Yeah.
But
Yep. Rips to the body, win fights, dude.
yeah, 100%, 100%. But
Yeah.
yeah, great fight, dude. I
Yeah.
more than happy.
I just want to say it was you got spot on. I think because I know we had different picks, and I will say, like I said at the beginning of the video, my bias got to me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I didn't. I just wasn't sure because I know Tommy McMillan. I know he throws. He puts forward pressure. He's got hands. He's got a chin. He's good on the ground. But I just this is. I guess this was the real first test, and I wasn't sure. But like we said, I wish Montez would have grappled a little more so we could
Yeah,
see all the depth to Tommy's game. But
agreed.
I know that McMillan brought out the worst of Montez, and Montez just wanted to stand, bang, and try to prove a point, and it's not going to work out with this guy.
No,
You know, he
no, it's
can't
not.
do that on the feet. But I guess I am curious to see if McMillan's chin can stand the test of time when he starts facing people with a little bit bigger power.
Me too, man. Me too. Definitely a third Diaz brother situation, especially with the middle fingers and all that. So I hope I hope the chin stays. I I I don't know, man. I don't know how he looks against the top 10. I don't think it's great, but I don't give a
No.
fuck. Like it's just
He's
put him
exciting, dude.
bro, put him against Volk. You know what I mean? Like for like I don't give I'm joking, but like even that's an entertaining fight. It's like is he going to
Yeah.
lose that fight? Absolutely. But it's like my point is he's going to come to fucking fight anybody and everybody and he's just going to fucking throw down. And it's I'll
Yeah.
be there to watch it every time. So
100%.
yeah, great fight. Well, let's move on to another really great performance, actually, which is ironically a fight that we were kind of shitting on in the reaction video.
Definitely. 100%.
Mainly just because it was WMMA, but
Yeah,
I
100%.
didn't. Never mind. I didn't say that. Anyway, next fight.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, the next fight between Tabitha Ricci and Fatima Klein, um, I picked this perfectly. I'm pretty sure you did too, and I knew how this fight was going to go. I knew coming into this, like you said, it was a big jump in rankings, but not in skill level. And
Yeah.
I think the whole fight, from what I could see, Klein was piecing her up on the feet. She was smothering her on the ground. She was taking her down. She had a nasty double leg into the cage.
Yo,
That was really
that was
clean.
so
She
nice.
had elbows from the top of the guard. I mean, I think Fatima Klein is a very complete fighter, and um, she can hang with the top 10, no doubt.
I agree. I agree. absolutely. I think we get her in there right now. Honestly, give her a ranked
Definitely.
opponent. Um,
It's time. Yeah. I mean,
or
Richie,
what were they ranked? They were ranked, right? It was, but they were top 15, not top 10.
Richie was 8 and Klein's 11.
Okay, okay, okay.
But
Then
um,
you know, give her. I think you give her another step up after.
you give her a step up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. I mean, she put the pace on her the whole fight. Richie was throwing some heat, but it was not affecting Klein's chin. And
no,
I think I don't think Richie's bad at all, but having the disadvantage in every single area, including reach and height, it just was not going to be a good night for Richie at all.
agreed. Yeah, yeah,
But yeah, that
definitely.
was a banger fight, dude. I can't lie.
No, I would agree. I thought it was a great fight. I really the only thing I have to say is just great performance by Fatty McCline. I mean,
Yeah.
out striking, out wrestling Ricci, and literally the entire fight. The suplexes back to back was pretty
Ooh,
funny,
those
and
were
then
crazy. Forgot about
the
those.
tongue out fucking
Yeah, dude.
that shit was funny.
That was sick.
But I mean, yeah, like she got what taken down once at literally the last 30 seconds of the fight or something like that. And so, you know, if very hard. I mean, it's possible, but it's very hard to lose a fight with 30 seconds left. So it,
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
have no complaints. Great,
Yeah,
absolutely great performance by
I
Klein.
agree. Alrighty. Moving on to the next fight. Take it away.
Let's do it. We got a lightweight bout between Chase Hooper and Mitch Ramirez. I definitely let my bias get in the way of this one. I stand corrected about everything or almost everything I said in the last video about Chase Hooper. He does in fact have wrestling, and he did in fact use it. Um, yeah, I really don't have much to add. It was a pretty or not add, but I don't have much to say. It was a pretty quick fight. Chase Hooper did his thing, and which is what he kind of always does when he's able to. But yeah, great win by Hooper. Um, but at the same time, he missed weight. That's a
Yep,
bummer. You shouldn't be
it
missing
is.
weight.
Nope.
You didn't, it wasn't short notice or anything like that. At least I don't think. So you know, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say. I'm a little sad he won. I can't lie.
I think we both are. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I had round one sub, and I just I don't know who Mitch Ramirez is. Honestly, I have no clue who he is, but I know that um I don't know. I think when Hooper said he wanted to test out his new profound striking, I think he was kind of just tricking Ramirez into thinking it was going to be a stand and bang fight. But Hooper did an amazing job of getting a rolling single, grabbing the leg, running the pipe, and then rolling into that, keeping the body lock, and then he got on his back. And before he even got the choke in, the rear naked choke, it was tight before it was even locked in. And so once I saw that, I knew the fight was going to be over.
Yeah. Yep. I would
But
agree.
yep,
I would agree, man. Not much to add. Very quick fight.
yep, it
But
was.
yeah, like I said, great performance from Chase Hooper. So yeah, alrighty,
Righty.
we will move on to the next fight.
Alrighty. Next fight, we got middleweight bout between Jared Cannonier versus Christian Leroy Duncan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, this fight was it honestly went how I thought it was gonna be. I had round two knockout, I think, by Christian Leroy Duncan. I wasn't underestimating Cannonier's chin or anything, but I just know he's taken a lot of damage in his past fights, and he has a very bad tendency of getting hit and not moving his head. So, and that's something you can't do with Leroy Duncan, just because at heart he's a kickboxer and he throws in combos.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely. No, I would
yeah, I
agree.
mean, it was I think Christian Leroy Duncan looked great the whole time. I know he had a very not controversial, but it was a questionable, almost bad disqualification
Oh,
when
that was fucked.
Jared Cannonier was on his knee, and
Dude,
he probably would have killed him.
no, he landed an illegal strike. He kicked him in the fucking face. Well,
Mm-hmm.
like it's as simple as that. Herb Dean should have
Yeah,
at least said something, but
definitely.
he
Yeah, and he
didn't.
didn't.
Herb fucking strikes again, bro. Bro goes from
Dude, Herb,
arguably the
Herb.
greatest ref of all time, or one of, to slowly becoming the worst fucking ref.
Yeah, I think we all know what's going on here. He's betting on the wrong people.
Gotta be, bro. Gotta be.
But no, I think Christian Leroy Duncan looked great, dude. But besides that, I mean, there were times where he got excited and he got a little too aggressive, throwing some spinning attacks. But he hit him with a really nice spinning. I, I I don't know if it was a wheel kick. It hit Jared Cannonier in the armpit and it kind of put him back. But
Yeah,
Duncan's got power in his kicks and he's got hands too. And he does a really good job of switching stances, but also throwing from the switch stance. He'll go southpaw, he'll throw a straight, and then he'll switch to orthodox and throw a straight from orthodox and throw it into a kick. I mean, he's a nightmare at middleweight.
exactly. Yeah, no, I agree. I thought it was a great performance by Duncan. Um, Great fight overall. I kind of would have liked to have seen Duncan maybe step on the gas a bit more and just work on his cardio overall. Because I think that's his biggest fault. He's got pretty decent takedown defense and scrambles and stuff like that. But I think the cardio is going to be his biggest downfall. But great win, great performance. Rocked Cannonier a lot.
He
Hit
did.
him a lot. There was one point where he hit Cannonier with a spinning elbow, and Cannonier like puts his hands out and was like open handed, and then like curls his fingers in with a fist, and you could just see it was like, oh, that's pure CTE.
Oh,
But
no doubt.
dude,
Dude.
I saw that and I was like, what the fuck was that? Because I thought he was like protesting. And
Yeah,
then I was
I
like,
know.
oh no, bro got fucking rocked.
Yeah,
Like,
bro got leveled.
yeah. So that was kind of funny to see, but I don't know, man. I like Cannonier, but I'd kind of like to see him hang it up. I feel like he's just taking so much damage that it's just like,
I was
what's
just gonna say,
what's the point?
he was a title challenger at one point, and he had a great career. Honestly, I
Yeah,
mean, obviously he didn't get the belt, but he's just one of those fighters that has always come to fight, and he's never really backed down from a challenge. But I agree. I think it's kind of nearing the end for him, and like you said with Christian Leroy Duncan, I said in the picks video that it does kind of look like he's sparring in there at times, and
yeah,
um, I agree. I think the cardio will be his biggest challenge. I don't know if that's because he moves around so much and he's so explosive, but yeah, we'll see where it goes in the future.
absolutely. Yes, yes, we will. But yeah, great win for Christian Leroy Duncan.
Alrighty, moving on.
All right, the last fight of the night and the fight of the night: Dricus Du Plessis versus Kamaru Usman. Great fight. I mean, this we've said that for every fight, but
Yeah,
excuse me, but this fight genuinely was a very, very, very good fight. Um, but I mean that dude, there's no fucking two ways about it. DDP fucking demolished him.
he did.
Like literally 50-45. Like
Oh,
I
dude,
mean maybe 49-46, maybe, but
maybe.
50-45. Like that was a beautiful performance by Dricus. His kicks won him. I said this for a couple other fighters. I guess this was just a kick heavy night, or kick heavy
Yeah,
game plans, but the kicks won him that fight, dude. The head kicks, the awkward striking was difficult for Kamaru, but the body kicks, the leg kicks, and the head kicks, especially the question mark kicks, were
yes, he hit him with a
landing
bad
beautifully.
question mark shit
Yeah,
kick.
dude. And they were landing nice. And even through the guard, they were damaging Usman. Usman got rocked multiple times. Like
Multiple, dude.
multiple times. I don't
Those
know
knees,
how he
though.
yeah, I don't know how he didn't go down. I genuinely think the only reason he didn't go down was because of the personal beef. Um, because it was nuts. It's like he got hit so many fucking times and it was all
Yeah,
heavy.
and I think there was definitely a power difference for Usman moving up,
Oh yeah.
and he's not used to fighting someone who throws as much volume as Dricus does.
I agree. I
Like,
agree.
Dricus does a really good job of feinting the knee and throwing straights from it, and
Mhm.
that's what kind of set up those big shots for him.
Dude, that knee down the middle was so
Dude,
nice when Usman
oh
was
my God.
reaching. Yeah, I can't even say he's going for a takedown. He's literally just trying to hug your leg. It's like his takedowns are the weirdest thing to me because he's so
They
slow, and
are.
it's like what I don't know. I wish he would have actually committed on a takedown. Because once Dricus actually slowed down in at the end of the fight, Kamaru was somewhat able to take him down or control him. Not necessarily take him
Yeah.
down because he didn't get a takedown, but he was able to at least have his way with him a little bit more.
Yeah, get close without getting rocked, I guess.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
no, Kamaru for being I think I'm pretty sure he's a D1 wrestler, but for having as big of a freestyle wrestling background as he does, I thought he was gonna shoot a little faster, but I think it comes back to those fucking old boomer knees, dude. And
Yeah,
I don't know what's next for Kamaru Usman. I really don't. I don't think this damages his legacy per se. Um, it doesn't help it, obviously, but I don't know. He's 39, and I think he's got to look at himself in the mirror and just say, what do I want to do for the next couple of years? I think he could go into commentary or just,
yeah,
coach fighters, but I don't think fighting is, if he goes back to his division, he's not going to beat anybody in the top five. If he stays where he is, he's not going to beat anybody else. So I don't know. I
yeah.
don't know.
I kind of agree, man. I mean, he is 39, almost 40. It's like that's pretty old in this sport, especially,
Yeah. Father
even
time
yeah,
beats all.
yeah, exactly. So it's just I don't know. I don't see much more for him. I think it's kind of time to retire. But I gotta say, you know, I gotta give him my respect for hanging in there and still coming to
Definitely.
fight. And
No doubt.
he's got a chin on him and all that. But I
Yeah.
will say, uh, I still, and I guess I mean I don't know. I've never liked Usman, to be honest with you, as a person.
Same. There was something about him, dude. I don't
He's
know
fake
what.
as fuck. He is so fake.
Super fake,
When he
dude. He's
looks
the type
around
to
and
sit,
he's like,
smile, and then talk shit.
yeah, when he looks around and he's like 50, 45. Yeah, motherfucker, you got rocked like 10 times, bro. You got your
Dude,
fucking
yeah.
ass beat for 25 minutes and you're looking around and then you go, I don't know, 50, 45. I don't know what fight you're watching. And then you proceed to say, but no complaints. You don't say, you said it was an off night. You don't ever give credit to Dricus. It's like, bro, you're
Never.
such a fake
He never
fucking
does that to
person.
anybody.
No, he's such a fake person. He lost the fight because he was not the better man, not the better fighter. It's as simple as that. Fucking, I'm sorry, but grow a pair of balls, bro. I fucking hate
Dude,
Usman.
for real, for being 39, you think you'd get to a point in your life where you could just be like, yeah, I'm gonna put my ego aside and just say the better man won.
It's
And
all
he
that
always
test,
just
bro.
constantly,
It
it's all that is, bro. And
really
he
is.
always says, I think after the fight, he was like, it's normally not, I don't have a lot of rough nights in here, even though his last, I don't know, 5 fights he's lost. I think he's won one of those fights.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, uh, 3 fight skid, two to Leon, and then one to Hamza.
yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, I don't know. I think he just, he don't got the, he thinks he's got the bark, but he don't got that bite anymore, dude. And I
No.
think, sure, you could give him one more fight. I don't think it's going to be good. I think his knees can't take another full camp. He can barely walk down the stairs. So I don't know. Obviously, we're not just trying to shit on Usman, but we're just being real. Like
A
everybody
little
can
bit.
see it. He's not a respectful fighter. He always thinks he's the best no matter where he goes. And I honestly, when he was fighting Jorge Masvidal, I honestly wanted to see him get knocked out.
Oh yeah,
But yeah,
100%.
I guess that's just our opinion.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. But yeah, I mean, I don't have much else to add, man. I don't think Dricus deserves a title shot off that. I think he needs one or another fight.
Yeah,
But yeah, great card overall. I enjoyed watching it. Sad you weren't able to watch every single fight, but
same dude.
yeah, I
We've
Really
been
enjoying that.
just to let all the fans know, we really be doing a lot of stuff outside of this. This is just something we love to do. I mean,
Yes,
we love this shit, guys. So just letting you
exactly.
guys know,
I
we
love
never
this shit.
force.
I love this shit.
Have a good one, and yeah, pack up your chairs, cage side out.